In this video, I'll be demonstrating a sequence I've designed to work specifically to address neck tension, neck discomfort, shoulder blade and upper back issues, as well as the chest and the mid-torso to some degree as well. Right, and find your way down onto your belly in the face-down position. Once you've come to the face-down position, you'll want to find a position for your head to rest comfortably. So I would recommend bringing your elbows out to the side, bend your arms, and let your forehead rest on the back of your hands with your thumbs together. So you're creating a little triangle shape. Your nose is resting between your thumbs and your index fingers in the middle of that triangle. See if that's a comfortable position for you, and if it's not, find a position that will work for you. Then, to begin, simply start by relaxing any tension in your shoulders and your upper arms. Lift your head away from your hands very gently by pressing down through the elbows. Lift through your Adam's apple, through your chin, through your nose, through your forehead, so that you're extending your head on your neck. And then gently release the contraction in the back of the neck to bring your forehead back down to your hands. Do this movement 2 to 3 times. Try bringing the palms into the crossed position in the opposite arrangement. So if you started with your right hand on top of the left, then switch to your left hand on top of the right. Lifting and lowering your head, extending your neck with the arms in the opposite arrangement. Rest for a moment. And then lift your head once again by pressing down through the elbows. Turn your head now on your neck so that your head is turned to the right, your nose points to the right, keeping your head in that orientation. Lift your head and lower your head. Turn your head, restack your palms in the opposite arrangement. So now your left hand is underneath your left cheek. Lift your head, and again, slowly release the contraction to lower your head all the way down to your hands. Turn your head back to the opposite side, so restack right palm on top of the left. And now, slide your left hand back behind the back of your head, so the palm is flat. And now, gently nod yes with your head turned to the right. This is like the previous movement when your head was centered, and I invited you to lift your Adam's apple, lift your chin, lift your nose, and lift your forehead. The only difference is your head is turned to the right. When you complete, change to the opposite side. Let your right hand come back behind the back of your head. And now, with your nose turned to the left elbow, nod yes. Lift your head and simply nod yes a few times. Release your head down to your left hand. Press down through your arm, press down through your elbow. Turn your head once again back to the right, letting the right side of your head rest on your right hand. Slide your left hand across the floor several times. So your elbow doesn't have to completely extend for this movement. Just slide as comfortably as you can across the floor and then add in nodding your head once again. As you slide your hand forward, nod up with your head. As you slide your head down, slide your hand back. Turn your head, reconfigure your arm. So now the right side of your head rests on your left hand. Slide your right hand along the floor. Then combine sliding your right hand along the floor with nodding yes. Lift your head, slide your hand nodding yes to the left. Release your head down. Restack so that now your right hand is on top of the left and your forehead is recentered. Press down to your elbows. Nod yes with your head pointing down. Relax. Once again, turn your head to the left. This time, bring your left palm flat, and with your head resting on the back of the right hand, contract your left shoulder. Notice how pressing your left palm flat contracts one side of your neck more than the other. Then release. Lift your head. Turn your head to the right, letting the left side of your head rest on your left hand. The right palm comes flat. Contract your right shoulder and then relax. Once again, notice, do both sides of your neck contract or only one side? Turn your head once again back to the left. This time, lift your left arm slightly above the floor. Slide your left arm straight to the best of your ability, and then squeeze your left elbow towards your left ribs. Release your left arm down. Press down through your left arm. Turn your head to the right. Slide your left hand underneath the left side of your face. Lift your right arm. And now slide your right arm towards full extension. Bring the right elbow back towards the side of your ribs. Release the right arm down. Lift your head. Turn back to the other side. This time we'll combine both of these elements. So we'll press through your right palm, reach your left arm forward, and essentially you're nodding yes by letting your head extend forward to follow your left fingertips. Release. Pause for a moment. And then reconfigure to the other side, turning your head to the right, left palm flat. Lift your head. Reach forward with your right arm. Follow your right hand with your gaze. Essentially nodding yes. Then release. Pause for a moment. Restack your hands right on top of the left, head centered. Press down through the elbows to lift your head and nod yes with your head centered now. Interlace your fingers. Slide your upper shoulders towards your left elbow. Bring your nose towards the crook of the left elbow. Come back through center. Slide your shoulders to the right. Nod your nose towards the crook of the right elbow. Come back to center. Shoulders slide left. Nose towards the crook of the left elbow. Shoulders slide right. Tip of the nose towards the crook of the right elbow. Come back to center. Restack the palms. Now slide your whole upper torso over towards the left and let the right side of your head rest on your left forearm. Squeeze the right shoulder blade up the back and squeeze the back of your head towards the right shoulder, contracting more deeply on the right side of the neck. When you release, let the back of the head rest on the left hand. Slide your hands and your head back to center. Turn your head back to center. Nose down, pause. Turn your nose to the right. Slide the left side of your head over towards the right hand and then contract. Left shoulder blade up, the back of your head towards the left shoulder. Relax. Slide back to center. Turn your head back to center. Interlace your fingers once again and turn your nose and your shoulders towards the crook of the right elbow. Turn your shoulders and your nose towards the crook of the left elbow. Do this one more time. Turn back to center. Uninterlace your fingers, right hand on top of the left, forehead resting down. Press down through the elbows in order to lift your head, and again nod yes. Release your head down. Relax the tension out of your shoulders. Slide your whole upper torso again over to the left side. Turn your right head towards your right hand. This time, contract the left shoulder blade towards your left ear. Lift your left shoulder so that your left ear comes together. Shrug your shoulder down. Do a little circle with your chin to release. Recontract. Left shoulder up, left ear up. Shrug the shoulder. Circle your head. Relax. Shoulder up, ear up. Shrug the shoulder down. Circle your neck. Relax. Turn the whole body back to center. Turn your head back to center. Turn to the other side. Slide your upper torso over to the right now. Shrug the right shoulder towards your right ear towards the right shoulder. Shrug the shoulder down, do a little circle with your neck, relax. Right shoulder up, right ear up, shrug, circle with the chin, relax. Shoulder up, right ear up, shoulder shrug, circle with the neck, relax. Slide your upper torso finally back to center. Turn your head back to center. Relax. Press down to the elbows to lift your head. Nod yes. Notice if the nod in your neck feels freer than when we first started. And roll over gently onto your back now with your legs bent. Arms to your sides. Turn your head towards your right shoulder. Turn back through center and then over towards your left shoulder. Turn back to center and then back to the left and back to center and finally back to the right and back to center. Roll to your side and find your way back to seated. Notice how your neck sits on your shoulders now.